Welcome to True Life Stories. In this podcast, we shall tell the story of a lady called Marvis who sold her urine for money when she was pregnant. But before then, if you are fun of True Life Stories, do subscribe and hit the notification button to be notified anytime we post a new True Life story. This is the story as Marvis narrated it. My name is Marvis. Growing up I like hanging out with guys, though I had one guy I called my boyfriend. Sometime later I realized that I was pregnant. When I informed my boyfriend about it, he denied it and does not want to accept it either. I embraced my condition and through thick and thin, I started taking care of myself. One day I was at home when a friend visited me and asked me to do her a favor. I asked what the favor was, and she explained that she was dating an elderly man who is very rich, but he does not like giving her money. The only time this rich man would give her money was after he had slept with her. I thought it was someone I knew, but she said it was not that particular man because I was aware that this friend of mine does not date one man. She could date about 4 or 5 men at the same time. So, I asked her exactly what she wanted me to do for her, and she said that because her sugar daddy is married and the only way she could get money from him is when she is pregnant, that way the man would give her enough money to abort the pregnancy. Therefore, she wanted me to give her my urine since I am pregnant to deceive the man that she was pregnant. I was not happy and comfortable with the request, but she convinced me, and so I said to myself, what is urine? It is nothing, and I urinated into a container and gave it to her. The next morning in the afternoon she came by my place, and I asked how the plot went. She told me everything went well, and that the man was worried to know that she was pregnant, and since he does not want it to come out, she should abort the pregnancy, and so she agreed. What happened was that she went to the man, and so after they had an affair she went to the washroom and used my urine on the pregnancy test kits, and it indicated that she was pregnant. She then told me that the man promised to send her money to abort the pregnancy, and just as we were talking, she received a notification of an amount of 5,000 ganacedes in her account. We were all happy that the plan had worked. Then she gave me 500 ganacedes for providing the urine. In fact, though I was not comfortable with the arrangement initially, I felt happy and relieved when she gave me the money. Since that day it became our routine business. As I said, my friend does not date one man, therefore anytime she needed money from any of her boyfriends she would to me for my pregnant urine. This went on for a while, and my friend started giving my urine to her other friends who wanted to collect money from the boyfriends. This means by urine is being distributed to other girls I don't even know. But interestingly, I got excited about it and went and bought rubber containers for that purpose. It had become my business because my friend brought me money anytime she took my urine away. I was already urinating frequently due to my pregnancy, and if that would bring some money, so be it. The other girls that my urine was given to were also dating big businessmen, so I was making good money from my urine. Everything was going on well until my pregnancy reached the 7th month. Then I started feeling weak and uncomfortable, for I complained about it whenever I go to check up. They ran several tests on me but found nothing. I was told I was fine. On another occasion, that I was not feeling so good, I went to the hospital and the doctor requested for me to have a scan on the pregnancy, especially because I was not feeling the baby, it was not kicking. When they did the scan to check, they noticed that the baby was dead in my womb. I was immediately operated on, and the baby was removed. I cried and cried, but there was nothing I could do, so I later stopped crying. The problem now is that, by the grace of God, I am married. My husband is well-to-do, therefore I am not in need of anything, but we have a big problem, and that is we cannot have a child. I cannot conceive. We went to the hospital for checkup, and we were told there is nothing wrong with both of us, but I still can't get pregnant. I told a friend about my situation, and she suggested a place for me to go for help. The place was not a church. It was over there that I was told the reason why my husband and I cannot have a child, and the reason was because I sold my urine to those girls when I was pregnant. Some of the men they were dating were not ordinary, and so they might have done something against me. My other worry is that my husband thinks he is the problem, having told him that I have ever conceived before, so he thinks he is the reason why we cannot have children. He does not know anything about what I did. I am yet to tell him. My husband is always crying and blaming himself and seeing that anytime, make me feel very guilty because I am the cause of the problem. Now how do I break the news to him? I really need help. This is the true life story about Marvis. If you think there is a way out, please put in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next podcast and thanks for listening.